Alright, the other gun we brought down to shoot today is my rifle. It's a Savage 10. I picked it up about a month ago now. I've only shot it about 2 other times. I have a really cheap bipod on there, nothing special. And the scope is also pretty lackluster. It's just an old one I had laying around. We'll eventually replace it one of these days, but got to make do with what I've got. Alright, so we've got the rifle set up here, and we are shooting. I'm going to be shooting that first orange target, which is about 50 meters away, just so we can get it on our slow motion camera up there and see what that looks like. It's about a 1/2 inch thick metal target, and we've been shooting it before, and it's just been putting holes straight through it with FMJs, so looks like some Swiss cheese up there. Let's see what it does. Alright, we're gonna go check it out and see if I hit it. Like I said, we've been shooting at this one a bunch, so there's a whole bunch of holes in it, so we'll have to check the close-up camera up here to see if I hit it at all. That might have missed. That scope probably isn't working very well. So after reviewing the camera up here, I initially thought I missed for some weird reason, but it turns out I almost went into the same hole as a different shot. So right there's where I hit. You can see because the metal's nice and shiny and fresh. No paint on it. So right about dead center. Alright, so while I'm walking down to the other end here, just do a little bit of talking about the range here. I just picked up my rifle about a month ago and haven't had too much time to come down here and shoot, so this is all very much in its infancy. The first day we were shooting, we set up 3 of these targets just to kind of get things sighted in. So this one's at 75 yards, got quite a lot of holes in there. We had a paint can sitting up there right where that one is, and our rifle was shooting a little bit high, so we ended up taking down a tree branch, and we had only shot this twice. You can see the first one, or one of them anyways, hit right in here, and the second one dealt the final blow and chopped it down. And that's a good, probably 3-inch wide branch, so 2 rounds from a 308 cut down that branch. Pretty awesome. Keep moving here. This next one's at 100 yards, which is where I was trying to zero in our scope. And like I said, it's a really cheap scope, so I'm not entirely sure it's even holding its 0. But we got it fairly close on that last one there. So I went with it, and we were out here a night or 2 ago after I got my newest target set up. This one is made out of AR500 steel, so it's supposed to be pretty bulletproof. We've got it set up at 150 yards, and I've got some soft point ammo from Fiochi that we were shooting at it. Because you don't necessarily want to use FMJs, even though it is AR500. You don't want to use FMJs at closer range, because it still will dent it a little bit from a 308. The minimum recommended distance for this stuff for 308 is 100 yards if you're using soft point. But at 150, there's where we hit it, and it left ever so slight indentation there. And the top one was a 9mm from about 10 meters away. Did absolutely nothing. So we're going to set up a camera up here and see if we can hit it again. Alright, so we've got our other phone set up to try and capture some slow motion. Have our target freshly painted so we can see where it hits. And then also I've set up some pallets in the back just in case we miss the target. We can hopefully catch a bullet hole there so I can see where it's shooting. Like I said, the scope that I have really kind of sucks, and I'm not entirely sure it's keeping its 0. Maybe it is and I'm a terrible shot, I don't know. We'll attribute it to the scope for now. Okay, so we've got the slow motion camera set up by our AR500 gong down there. We're going to see if we can hit it. And I don't see it swinging. Alright, so luckily we missed on that last shot because I was still shooting my FMJs, not the soft points, which probably would have done a little bit more damage to the target down there. I don't know. Never hit it with them. So we're going to go with the soft points from now on. So we'll load 1 or 2 in there real quick and then see if I can hit it. Last time I hit it, I had to aim about 8 inches below the target. I still haven't adjusted the scope yet, but I'll go ahead and aim low and see if I can get it. All right, here we go. I heard it there.
I heard it.
Looks like a little bit below and to the right of center. Let's go check it out. Alright, so that last shot was about dead center, but I had to aim 6 inches below the target or so. So I adjusted the scope a little bit. We're going to see if it made any difference. So here we go. I do not have ear protection in. That kind of hurt. I don't think I hit it either. Okay, we got our ear protection back in, and I'm gonna give it another shot here. Adjusted the scope a little bit. Don't quite think I adjusted enough, so I'm still gonna aim a little bit low. We're gonna see if we can hit it. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Well, let's go see if we can see where they were hitting in that pallet, and then we can make adjustments. Alright. Okay, so we adjusted the scope a little bit. We're going to see if it makes a difference. See if we adjusted it the right way. I heard it.
I heard it.
Looks slightly up and to the left. Well, maybe just left of center. Let's go check it out. Okay, so yeah, just like how I thought it was, it's just a little bit left of center. Okay, so to do a quick comparison of how much more powerful the rifle shot is compared to, say, a 9mm bullet, stand about 15-20 feet away and fire. Like I said, it's 9mm FMJ, and then we'll do a close-up and show you how that looks. So as you can see on there, the rifle pushes that target pretty far back, whereas the 9mm just barely touches it, and it swings a little bit. And it doesn't hardly dent it at all, it just takes the paint right off. Makes it swing a little bit.